You always need to know some finance, in my view, because it's good for your own personal savings to understand how to be financially capable. But not everybody needs to become a banker. But many people in other sectors know finance. This is very interesting. It's like a basic skill. Even macro is a basic skill. Because it's not possible for you to do well nearly in any field if you don't understand like major issues in the world. My courses are very much about thinking about the economy, thinking about the world, how the world affects Taiwan. I think these are things that you cannot learn from just a textbook. So I try very hard to make these courses not replicable. You cannot find it anywhere. It's just, I don't follow a handbook just for reference, but the whole class conversation is dynamic, is interacting, and we cover these big issues: the rise of China, the US, systemic competition, all of the things that in a way they will talk about even in their offices. My goal is for these students to take key positions. So that's why they need to know general macro, general finance. And that's what we do in class. Because if you only know like how to do a derivative or a financial product, I feel this knowledge can quickly be substituted by AI or any other mean. But if you have critical thinking and you know how changes may affect you with a general picture, broad picture, then I think you are really being trained for the future. I really like to teach in Taiwan because students really appreciate the effort that you make, not just to teach, but to guide, to mentor, to open their mind to a different future. Because I think for them to really aim very high in terms of their career or even just having an impact in the society, I always tell them they need to read good media, because if they don't know what's going on in the world, it's just very hard to use what you learn, because you forget it and you don't see the impact. I always tell them that they need to speak up when there is a conversation in the office, in a meeting, and they shouldn't keep it for themselves. They need to make a point. I also tell them to aim high, very high. Asian students in general are very hardworking and quiet generally in class. This is kind of everywhere, even Singapore. But I think in Taiwan, because there are fewer foreign academics and professors, I feel like they really cherish the experience and they really feel this is a great opportunity for them. So I feel really honored to teach them because they really care, they really want to learn, and that makes it more appealing than Hong Kong and Singapore. What this course is about is providing the skills, but not only the skills, not only asset management, or yes, it is important, but again, you need to have a broad view. Because only if you have a broad view, you can become the CEO of a company. I think what the government was trying to do with these programs is to educate the already quite capable finance professionals in Taiwan, young people, in finance, but educate them to the next level. And that level is not only technical, it's about their ability to express themselves, to understand the world, to go out there. If a bank opens a branch in New York, you need somebody. It's not about the language skills, it's about their stature, how they present themselves, yeah, and how they can have a conversation with the academic conversation or professional conversation. So, I think that's what makes you excel. It's not only finance versus non-finance. Rather than have people just doing products and products and products, go beyond. And it's not easy for Taiwan because Taiwan is quite isolated internationally. I could give you many examples of international organizations where I've worked. Unfortunately, Taiwan is not there. So Taiwanese young professionals don't have so many opportunities to do this. So I think it's a great idea to try to emulate that experience in Taiwan through these schools of finance. If you train people to think, they can make a big difference. So I think it's very rewarding to teach here, and especially teach finance, because most of the people know about manufacturing. They downplay finance. They think finance is not important. It's very important. So I want just to bring this angle to Taiwan and hopefully contribute to Taiwan's further development.